Welcome back to the Broke Diaspora, and it's another beautiful day here in Ghana. This is Project Denchira episode 21. And if you are new to this channel, thank you for joining. This is Project Denchira, a total of 10 units with 2 stores. So welcome to this fast growing community where you get to learn from my mistakes. Today is a beautiful day here at Denchira, and you can see it did rain last night, and we have a little bit of water in the foundation that we already dug, but nothing alarming where we have to pump any water out or anything like that. It's just another day where my guys are slowly getting on the site so we can keep the digging. If you're new to the channel, here at Project Denchira, what we're doing is a total of 10 units, 2 stores, and then a studio on the top of the 2 stores. So what we're currently digging is the foundation for the 2 stores and the studio that will be on top of it. If you've watched my previous videos, you know we had to demolish a temporary structure that was there, and that's where you can still see the debris that we have. So making our digging, what would I say, a little bit challenging, not as easy as most foundation digging that we've done, either on this project or different projects. But again, this is part of the lessons or the learning that I am bringing to you guys. When you are building your temporary structure, maybe there is a different way or a better way to actually make it much more temporary. So later you're not spending a lot of money getting it demolished, and also a lot of money to actually do a new foundation, because it takes a longer time for them to dig it. Like you will see, or you've been seeing on the foundation digging, they also have to spend time trying to break the old concrete that was on there. So that just adds up to their time. And obviously that added to the price that we agreed on for the foundation digging. So like in this video that you can see up there, one of the guy, the one wearing the white shorts, that he is now breaking the concrete, right? The concrete that is on top, all of that has to be broken. So that's why the foundation digging is going slow, but we're okay with the pace that it's going at, right? Like my motto to you guys is to go at your own pace, and do not let your neighbor's construction intimidate you, right? So this is what we're doing here at Project Denchira. And thank you to all my new subscribers. It's great. It's so amazing to see how far we've come. Just showing you guys what I do on a daily or my construction ventures. See how many people are truly interested in this. That means that there's a lot of you guys that are already either building or thinking about building, or you would love to build in the future. So it's great to have this community. YouTube tells me that about 90% of you guys though are watching but not subscribed. Please just hit that subscribe button so you can get notification for our future videos, so you can actually see the completion of Project Denchira, right? After watching this, if you haven't watched my previous ones, go check it out, because this was really just a deserted land. You would see the videos from the wall construction all the way to having these 2 structures, and then now working on the 3rd structure. So we've come very far here at Project Denchira, and I appreciate every single one of you, especially my day 1 people. You can't see it, but I'm giving you guys a heart sign or a heart emoji, right? I hope you can receive it. But what is it? So this project, what it has taught me is making sure you think, when you're doing something, think long term, or you truly have a plan, right? When I was building my temporary structure, I truly thought that we were not going to start this project for maybe at a minimum of 5 years. So it was okay to build something more, something a little bit permanent, for someone to stay there if they were going to live there 5 years plus, right? So that was the plan. But I'm not gonna say it was a bad thing, because if I'm able to start it sooner, that means things came up, things worked pretty good, maybe finances wise, and I was able to start it sooner, right? So it's more of a positive thing. But if I knew I was gonna be able to start it sooner, I wouldn't have spent so much money on that temporary structure that I had to, demolish. You guys saw the demolition. Unfortunately, we couldn't save any of the blocks, right? First, I thought we were going to be able to save the blocks, but that was only for the wall, because the wall blocks we haven't really, what is it called, plastered it, right? So you can break that to still be able to get some complete full blocks. But when the temporary structure, when we did it, we plastered in and out. It was completely plastered, right? So if you watch the video when we're demolishing it, it was pretty much just bringing the whole wall down, like big section down. We couldn't save anything. Not only blocks, you also saw how we were pulling out some of the iron rods that were used. Some of the things that we were able to save though were all the roofing sheets, all the wood for the roofing that we did. So a lot of that, the electrical cables, we were able to pull all of that out. So lesson learned there, but we move on. And now we're paying also a lot to have these guys spend days and days trying to break this concrete and dig a new foundation. But guess what? We live and we learn. Will I make the same mistake? Nah, never. Right? I'm gonna make new mistakes, and also you guys also can learn from this to not actually have to learn from your own mistake. Right? You guys can also do different kind of mistakes or new mistakes, but not one that you've watched me make. Right? So that's the whole goal here at the Broke Diasporian, right? Where I show you guys what I do, good or bad, and my ventures in Ghana, and how I earn my daily 1 Ghana cedis, right? So we have 3 people, 3 guys on the site, that everybody is busy just doing their task, right? Digging, carrying debris, and more digging, right? And my foreman occasionally also comes in to check on them to make sure everything is on pace. But truly, today the people that are actually doing the work are 3 people. So if this is day 3 of the foundation digging, and this is the progress that we've made, how many more days do you guys think a team of 3 would take with all of these challenges that you are noticing at Project Denchira, right? Maybe 1 more, 2 more days. But if you keep coming to the channel or you're subscribed, you're definitely gonna keep getting our new videos to know exactly, because one of not one of you, but most of you wanted to actually be part of the daily journey, and not just me posting a bunch of just patched videos showing you guys like, oh, we already did it. You guys wanted to actually see how it was being done, when I thought it was a little bit boring to show you guys that, instead of showing you guys the final product. But most of you guys actually do enjoy just watching some of the work being done. So I'm going to show you guys the journey. At least you guys will be able to see the third structure, from foundation all the way to the studio that will be on top, right? So the 2-story studio on top, it's going to be a great journey, right? So I don't know if this is where I wish we had better equipment, right? Which is something that I'm working on, like, bigger hammers, bigger electrical equipment to make the job easy. For example, to dig these type of concrete out, it was just a single room concrete flooring, right? It wasn't that thick of concrete. So if you have the proper tools, it makes the job so much easier. But when they have to do this, manually with pickaxes and that tiny hammer that I saw him using, right? That makes it so much difficult. So another advice for you guys, when you have these type of complicated jobs or things that would take time, I advise you guys in my previous videos to give it as a contract, right? If you try to do it as a daily on something like this, with the guys are gonna take their time and you can't truly blame them if they tell you like, well, it's complicated, it's not an easy dig, because you can truly see how much challenging it is, right? So not only is it true, but they can intentionally also just slow it down to just have more days. But when they look at the job, you guys negotiate the price, you agree on, and you're not in a rush, right? So then whatever, however many days it would take them to do it, I don't think you have any issue with that, right? So that's what I advise to do, right? So with me, my team, I pay them, so it's not on a daily or anything like that. So whatever long it takes them to do the job, it's my team, so we're totally okay with that, right? So three guys. Some days we have one additional guy to make it four, but we're more than halfway done on this foundation digging. So I don't think we need more than four guys on a daily anymore here, right? So the goal is, once they are done with this foundation digging, that's when we will be able to bring down the wall that you can see on the top video, the top right side, right? So the wall needs to come down at some point, but I think we can at least get all the foundation digging done, and maybe even start some block laying before we have to bring the wall down. But the architect will tell us exactly when is the right time. Not only the architect, foreman, and everybody, the right time to bring it down. So day 3 of foundation digging, and I think we're getting there. If it was a simple digging, this would have been done a long time ago, right? But all the left side is done, right? And then now it's all just to the right side now, where you can see that it's almost done as well. So this is day 3. I'm thinking maybe a couple more days to go to have a complete one, but this is giving us time to make sure that we still we're buying any other material that is still needed. This is going to take a lot of cement, iron rods, and I have the list of everything that is needed that I'm going to share with you guys, but I figured I would start mentioning the list when we actually start maybe doing the works, right? When we're starting concrete pouring, or actually maybe block laying. That's the time I will start to give you guys the list of the materials, right? Right now, all we're doing was the demolishing and foundation digging. There is no materials for that. It takes manpower, takes paying your team, takes shovels, pickaxes. So at this stage, that's the material, right? So, but this is allowing me to buy a lot more cement and other stuff that I'm gonna need, man. Construction, it's what is it? There's a saying that only he who has built knows the exact cost of a house, right? You get quotes, but a lot changes. Price fluctuations, just quotes that were not right. It's funny that I never had a quote that was below, right? Where, they quoted way more than we actually need, so we have a lot more left, right? It's always where it's like praying just to be exactly the right amount, where it's, but a lot of times, so it's like, yeah, we still need a little bit more of some bag of cement, some more iron rods, but that's the exciting journey, right? That's the exciting journey to also know that. Don't freak out. I'm at a stage where it's like, when I don't let your emergency become my emergency. If we've planned and you told me you need this amount of materials and I provide that, I understand that there is going to be fluctuation and some need for me to buy additional, right? But I don't think it's once we're halfway into concrete pouring, we need cement, or if not, everything else will go bad, right? If we need more materials that I didn't account for, guess what? I'm gonna take a little bit more time to get those materials ready, and we'll pick up from there. I can't really move money from different buckets to just do this, right? Because life is all about getting like being planned, right? So that's how I try to do it. Unless it's a true emergency, it's like, hey, we ran out of water while we're doing concrete. That's understandable. Yeah, let the water guy bring one more uh, water delivery. He will pay for that. But when it's like, hey, we need 30 bags of cement, we need 30 pieces of 16 mm's, like very huge gaps like that. Okay, you're making that an emergency, something that maybe we should have caught way before, right? Your emergency is not going to be my emergency or turn into my emergency where I'm moving my finances around to mess up some other buckets, right? So have a plan, and anything that doesn't follow the plan, don't go crazy about it. I take my time, we'll come back to it and finish the job, right? So that's my advice. It's been working out for me. And to all my 70 plus people that have subscribed, I really, really appreciate you guys. That means that I think that you guys are also learning something from this journey. And I love bringing you guys more and more of these content, so you guys can just see what I have going on and just be able to pick one or two things from there, hoping to build this community. So don't say hi on the comment section there. I'm always looking for my Denchira people or my Kaswa people, but soon when I start to post my construction at other neighborhoods, then I can keep growing, to different neighborhoods, right? Not just Denchira or Kaswa. This whole thing is just what is it? A building community, right? In the end, that's what it's gonna be. The people who just want to learn, and just a place that I can show any normal Ghanaian that we can go slowly and still get something done. We're not going for the big mansions yet, one day, but for now, how can we generate a little bit of income while, we're still young, right? So that's it here. If I can inspire anybody, I'm glad to do that. We're coming to an end of a beautiful day, day 3 of foundation digging, and I'm so impressed. I'm really happy about the progress that we've made, and I can't wait to see what day 4 brings. If you can't wait, like me, then hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, thank you to everyone for joining this amazing, fast growing community. I'm excited, right? It's a beautiful day. It just rained, and I'm happy to be looking at all these progress here. And yeah, what is it? It's almost 6 o'clock. And my guys, you guys can see some of the videos actually goes all the way to the evening, right? So they're hardworking. But this brings us to end of day 3, and it just ended up being just my 3 guys. And here we are. If you need a CCTV, right, I do sell that. So please reach out to me. Thanks for joining. I love you all. Peace out.